Welcome to Real Kiwi Fishing. This week, Stevo and I are in the far north. We're at one of our favourite spots to start off our surf casting. Got a low tide around there 9 o'clock tonight, so pretty good tide. Thought we'd come down and have an arvo flick into the hole out here that's in front of us. So yeah, up north in one of our favourite spots, surf casting. Hopefully get into a few fish tonight. Hope you guys enjoy. Just gonna set up the kōtare to start off with. Got the MC with me, but I'll get the kōtare out. Not expecting too much while the sun's quite bright. It's very clear water here, but you just never know in the far north. It's got my usual pre-made rig and a bit of lumo, a couple of bullet floats, down to a couple of lumo beads and a 7-bar J hook. Good old cotton. Can't forget the cotton. There you go, half pulley, got the tail end. Quite like the tail end. Get her out. We're still quite far away from the hole, so I'll just wade out a little bit. Got an outgoing tide. But like I was saying, that dead lows around that 9:30 tonight, so a real good tide. Not sure if the fish are here in the harbour, but normally they're here 95% of the time. And with the sun up, we might even luck a couple of trevs before we get on the snapper tonight, hopefully. It's a bit of a good sign. Stevo just had a little nudge, a couple of little nudges there. Could be just Kawai, you just don't know. Could be trevally, snapper. He's just had a couple of touches there, which is, yeah, a good sign, getting it through the daylight. Very crystal clear beach, so it can be quite hard fishing during that daytime. Did you get another nudge, eh? It's just on the lip. Just had a nice grab. Took half of my bait. Getting closer to that hole now. It's been about an hour and a half, pretty quiet. But yeah, we're getting closer to that hole. And that last bait, I just got a nice bite, so fingers crossed. Definitely getting further out there. It's a bit deeper, letting the line out a bit longer. Pretty much just going to have the rod in the holder until those bites pick up more. It wasn't a bad grab. Just getting a few nudges on the Kotari, had a couple of nice grabs. So I put the MC together. With that Mutsu suicide hook, because I missed those couple hits, but now it's gone pretty dead. Getting close to that prime time, the sun's going down. And I thought that was the start of it for us, but gone pretty dead. Well, it's been pretty quiet the past hour. As you can see, it's starting to get dark. There is some rain on the horizon as well, so let's just hope we can stick it out for a couple of hours into dark. If that rain stays away, be nice. We've got some pretty quite bad weather tomorrow. About 30 knots northerly. think, with rain, so we're just hoping we can get a couple of hours in tonight. And a chance that we can get into a few fish after dark, because there might not be a lot of fishing tomorrow. Probably about an hour and a half away from dead low. I thought we would have definitely started getting bites by now. But we have fished the spot plenty of times and you just get absolutely nothing until right in dark. We're here in the evening, and sometimes if you don't catch them in the evening, you catch them in the morning. That dead low tomorrow morning is closer to 10 o'clock, so it's not a good tide for the morning. Probably fish up till about 11 o'clock tonight if they come on the bite. Just getting a couple of little nudges. Obviously it's dark now, and we've been waiting for them to come on the bite. So it's pretty close to slack tide, and they're just starting to bite. Just getting some nibbles now. Oh, Stevo's on. Looks like a little bit of a goodie. Bit of a goodie, Stevo. Fish of the night. This little whipper. It's nicey. It's what we've been missing all night. There you go, guys. Nice snapper for Stevo. We've actually been missing a few fish, and they're probably like that, which is a bit of a bummer. It's been quite hard fishing tonight. Not that they haven't been here. It's been hard to hook up. Ooh, just getting hit as well. So yeah, the fish are really coming on the bite. They've been pretty hard to hook. I think we should be fishing those mooch suicide hooks. Getting to bite every bait. Well, it was a little bit of a hard one last night. The fish were definitely there up in that hole, and they came on the bite around that slack tide, which was around 10 o'clock last night, and we caught a couple of small ones, and we actually missed a couple of nice fish that came through, and Stevo got that nice one just as we were leaving. We were going to hang in there, but it was getting up around midnight and we thought we'd call it, but they were definitely there. We were going to go back tonight, but it's obviously getting later and later that tide, so what I thought we'd do is come down here in the Arvo off Tokoro. Going to do the tiki, and I'll probably even flick out the surfcaster. I was here last time and I was getting snapper on the surfcaster, so that'll be quite cool if I can do that again. But yeah, we'll carry on with the tiki tonight, and we'll see how we go. Hopefully we can get onto a few more fish. Haven't got any of our favourite bait, kahawai, so just got some mullet, and we've actually got some salted bait there as well. We might try, just have to cotton it on, but I might catch one on the surfcaster. Might try and do 2 sets, but it's getting late, so we'll see how we go. Guys, we're all baited up. Just got that salted bait and mullet. Basically just cottoned it on. It's about the best we can do without our fresh kahawai that we like to have. So we'll see how this goes. We'll probably just do the one. It's getting late anyway, but we'll see how we go. Okay, Stevo's ready to rock and roll. Okay, dropping her in. Got a straight offshore, so not too much of a problem with that cross current or anything. There's sinker and hook on. Coming up to that mid sinker. Coming up to the last sinker. And then we just chuck a couple on in behind. She's away. Well, all hooks are on. She's on her way out. Doing a 15-minute run. Heard the fish are in close, so we'll see. Might set my surfcaster up, give it a flick. Why not? Okay guys, I've set up the portare. Might as well flick the bait out. Coming into the evening, you just never know. It is the prime time, but I do prefer fishing tokoro on that low tide. Just sort of get out there further, you know, and amongst those shellfish. But we are in the far north, so we've got something going for us. We've also got a swell rolling in, and quite a strong northerly blowing. So it is stirred up a little bit. Not really going to get wet. Gave it a good flick. we'll just see what happens. You're not going to catch anything if you haven't got a bait out, so we've increased our chances by having a bait out. Okay guys, pretty much nothing happening on the surfcaster. Stevo's cranked up the tiki, so I'll probably pack the kōtare away and go help Stevo finish off that tiki. So fingers crossed we've got a few fish on the tiki. Just not too sure with that bait. Good time of day though. Okay guys, we're up to the leader. It's not feeling too fishy. There's something there though, on the first hook. A lot of bait still on the hooks. Might be another fish there. Another little snappy. Might even be one more if we're lucky. At least they're pretty good size. A little bit smaller but takeable. Well, it was a little bit of a dry one, but hey, at least they're takeable. It's got the 3 in there. Biggest is probably about, say about 45. It's a 40-45, and the other one's probably about 37. So yeah, there you go. Just a little bit of a dry one, but hey, still a couple of fish anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time, tight lines.